actually so far since January 1st, we've saved like 85% of like our groceries and just household things like laundry detergent and cleaners and deodorants and toothpaste and all that kind of stuff that you would buy at the drugstore or stuff you get at the grocery store. I've saved like 85%. I think that without coupons, the shelf price of the items that I bought since January 1st would be $2,000, but what I actually paid for everything since January 1st for all our groceries, milk, meat, produce, household things, cleaners, diapers for my son, wipes, everything, from $2,000 to like $450. Or I'm just the same thing. Excuse me, I have to get another sip of water. Like this week, I bought 4 deodorants, 3 bottles, 3 small bottles of dish soap, was a coupon for $3 off any Gain fabric softener or dryer sheets. And I think I bought 8 papers, which I know that's the most I will ever buy of a single copy of paper, but with that $3 off Gain coupon, you can get the small bottle at Rite Aid for free because the regular price of it is $2.99 and it's like the 23 loads. So I bought 8 papers 6 in the morning to go to work. And, I'm at home, it's warm, I got my, I can snack all day, and, I'm with my son, I can have the TV on, I can watch the shows and multitask, and I just feel like, he does so much for our family that, I could never be called his slave. That'd be crazy. But anyways, I'm going to end this video, and it's been kind of a sloppy one. I'm not really in a relaxing kind of mood. I'm more like, I feel like I'm talking like 800 words a minute. A second. And I'm breathing heavily, and my feet are falling asleep. And my husband is snoring in the background to top it all. So this video is kind of all over the place and very sloppy, but I think at least I got the sound right. In some of my videos that have been really bad sound, I think I figured out why. I think I didn't switch the microphones, because when I plug in the USB microphone, I have to switch it to when I record, so it used that one and not the built-in one in the laptop, because the built-in one in the laptop is not as good at picking up sound, and it's not as close to my mouth as this one, so that was the problem with the sound. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, thank you guys for listening, and look forward to, I don't know, maybe more Russian videos, definitely a Japanese puzzle video, and probably some more baby videos if you don't mind, but I have so many, and I have a few that are so cute, I just have to put them out there. I have to share my pride and joy. And, whatever you guys, have in mind. Maybe I really do still want to read a children's book. I'm really thinking of doing, maybe Winnie the Pooh, so we'll see. And maybe some more reading in Russian. I'll just probably read the Russian Bible. You guys won't understand, so you won't care. For those of you who, don't really like that book, but, anyways, see, I am rambling, and this video is nearing 40 minutes, which is awesome, because it's, probably longer than I thought it would be, just, I'm glad, and I really need to relax myself. I used to get relaxed making whisper videos, but now I'm just kinda like, I'm too hyped up. Just take a couple breaths. And just relax myself. And I hope that, if you're not relaxed, at least I answered some of your questions. And, oh yeah, one more thing. If you guys can please vote for my blog. I know I've been really bad about it, but I want to start it up again. I want to start writing again in my blog, and, if you guys vote, it really helps bring in people, and, to actually reading it, because, it's more than just a diary. You guys know the whole story of that, so I'm not gonna go into it. Anyways, you guys, it's funny, every time I end a video, it takes me like 40, probably like another 40 minutes of me saying goodbye, because I always want to feel like I say everything and make sure that everything is said, and I also want to make sure that, I end it on a relaxing note, that my voice is